Welcome to Daily Dose. We are continuing our series talking about Day One Piece Superheroes, which is a program with music, and it sounds really nice. You can find out more about it at yesandexercise.com. Basically, it's a storytelling program where people learn about their narrative, how they feel about having Parkinson's via the hero's journey. And we are on the fourth step of that hero's journey, as presented by Joseph Campbell and put further by Chris Vogler. The fourth step in the version that we teach is meeting the mentor. Susan, as a graduate and a mentor yourself now, having
Indeed,
gone through both
yes.
the original and the mentor program, what does meeting the mentor along the hero's journey mean to you?
I found the first time I did the hero's journey that a lot of mentors came to me into my conscious awareness. And it was so much fun to see what they were. I completely let go of any kind of expectation or traditional role or what who
The meaning of the word mentor, right? Because
the
that can be a
meaning of
heavy
the word.
word. We ran into that a lot. A lot of people go, well, wait, what's a mentor? Keep going.
Yeah, the first one was the dog that I told you guys about a couple weeks ago, who, when she arrived at our house, she'd been beaten by her previous owner, and we took her in, and she just ran away and ducked under the bed. And she taught me a lot about energy and patience and time. And I loved the fact that I was open to recognizing that learning experience.
You're being taught by a dog.
I probably had 15 or 20 of
I
those
remember.
completely different kind of things. And then I wrote a proper paper about real people, real human people. And somewhere along the way in our first class, it uh, dawned on you that as much as you were helping us, teaching us, guiding us, supporting us, embracing us, and encouraging us to get up that mountain. One day you used the word Sherpa and you said, I'll carry your gear, I'll carry your tent, I'll carry your food, but I'm not going to carry you. You got to do this work. And that to me was just the ultimate expression of a mentor. And it's so nice that all of us kind of jumped on the word Sherpa and it's lasted. The connotation to me is um, a huge part of what it means to be a mentor. It's not lecturing, it's not teaching, it's teaching with. It's there's something about this in mentor.
I agree. I have very strong feelings about, my experience with mentors. And I love your open definition, by the way, to begin with, to being mentored by people you've never met even. And I make sure to let people know that.
Yes,
You
yes.
know, you could be mentored by a character in a film or a book, right? You could be mentored by a natural event. A storm can be a really good mentorship. A big wave that almost kills you can be a mentorship. I had one of those at Sandy Beach
I
back when I
was
was about
just
13
thinking,
year old.
yeah, that sounded like the voice
So
of
I love
experience.
your, what's that?
Well, it sounded like the voice of experience when you talked about the big wave. I was like,
Yeah, it was a lesson of respect for the ocean. There was the childlike side of me that just wanted to go play and think waves are fun, and there's the adult side which says yes and respect the power of what this is, and I learned that. So the idea of who and what a mentor can be is such a great part of the challenge. And then yeah, like you said, you start exploring these people in your life and your relationships with them. And I love that you guys saw and embraced this idea of Sherpa and the way that you defined it or reflected it back to me, because that was so important to me. The best teachers I've had have been that they've been opportunity based, not stand on and lecture and tell you, God's truth. They're saying this is what's in front of you. Should you choose this path? You're here, you're spending the time. Why not put some effort in? Because that'll make the biggest difference, your effort and awareness.
and maybe most people would want to call a mentor a teacher, but it's that it's when the mentor brings out our effort, and that did require some creativity on your part because it was a brand new experiment for you as well. How did you say that? Building the airplane while you were flying it, or flying the airplane while you're building it, whichever way
Yeah,
it goes. And that was happening.
and it did. And that is our time for the daily dose. Thanks
Okay.
so much, mentors.